We back.
Serve. Shit.
Nope. And we back. The happy hour's back. It's a very eventful Hoops and Brews this week.
It was.
Yeah. It's been a very eventful week in general. I've been called a hater of the Houston Rockets. I'm not a hater. I'm just not a believer. Like, why do I got to be a hater? Because I don't believe.
Because certain stuff you say is like pure. You have like no basketball reasoning for like nothing.
No, but what can you realistically say that about
the Clippers? Then you said
no. That Clippers. Which Clippers opinion?
That they gonna beat. That they could beat the Rockets in the first round. No.
I still think they can.
No. Bro.
I still think they can.
No, bro.
You've seen Chris Paul disappear and lose to inferior players before. You've seen James Harden. No. This is a real question. Real question. Have you not seen Chris Paul wilt and lose to inferior players before? Have you not seen him shrink and lose to inferior players? Yes.
Players, no.
When they lost to that Houston team. Come on, bro. Josh Smith was the reason they lost, bro. You telling me CP3 for a series?
The Rockets, okay.
Last year. You telling me he couldn't outplay Gordon Hayward?
No.
That's my problem.
No.
That's the problem, G. He lost to inferior players,
like
G.
Utah team
DJ was the only all-star on the Clippers last year.
But bro,
DJ was the only all-star on the Clippers last year, G.
Look.
DJ was the only all-star on the Clippers last year. Chris Paul was not an all-star last year.
Look.
Chris Paul wasn't even an all-star last year over Dame, and Dame didn't even make the all-star team last year.
Look, first of all, this is going to be a fire, and we're watching the Toronto-Detroit game. But no, look, bro. I think what people discredit about Utah is how good that Utah team was. Like, go back and watch the Utah Warriors series. The Warriors won the series, but you can make a case that was the strongest contest they faced the entire playoffs. Like, the Jazz were a really good defensive team last year. They were really good. This also goes back to your point about Gordon Hayward. Do you think Gordon Hayward was better than Chris Paul last year?
I'm gonna say no. Because I'm gonna say last year I still had Chris Paul as being a top 25 player. He's not a top 25 player to me.
Wow. But
he's not.
That's fair. But so you take Blake out that series, is on any given night Hayward can cancel out Chris Paul, especially when you have a defense like what the Jazz defense had last year. Seriously, just go back and watch the highlights from the Warriors Jazz game. Like, yo, they defended them well, better than anybody else did for usually about 36 minutes. 36, 38 minutes.
Swept,
and then the Warriors became...
You got swept.
But, bro,
but
wait. That don't mean that the series wasn't competitive. Like, for instance, back to the last podcast, we sat up here and said, like, yo, the Thunder Rockets series last year was actually close. It was close. It could have possibly went 6 games. Just because you got swept does not mean the series wasn't competitive.
I mean,
you can still have for instance, the Boston New York series from a couple whiles back. It was the most competitive sweep I've ever seen in my life. Ever. If a couple balls would have bounced some different ways, it might have been 6 games. It might have been 7. The Knicks damn near might have won. If a couple balls would have bounced a certain way. Or if a couple things didn't happen. So I think you discredited how good that Jazz team was last year, bro.
Sorry if y'all heard mouse clicks.
That's all I'm saying. I just think you discredited that. I think a lot of people bring it up about Chris Paul.
The point is that Chris Paul tends to lose to inferior competition. James Harden, damn near every year.
Not every year.
Yes, because if you argue me that he deserved an MVP over Steph, well, actually, they wound up losing
in that series though. He had some. He did have some decent games in that series.
But come on, look at last year when the Spurs, Kawhi get hurt.
Okay, yeah, that was bad.
Kawhi get hurt, and even at that point in time, James Harden was still arguably a better player than Kawhi. So it's like,
I mean, I thought Kawhi was a better player than James Harden.
I mean, I'm taking James Harden.
But see,
I think James Harden has. I think James Harden, if James Harden wins a ring, James Harden is immediately a top 20 player of all time to me.
I don't disagree with that.
Literally, I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
If he
I'm not naming. I can't name. I don't know if I can name 20 basketball players all time other than James Harden, but I'm not gonna put him in that conversation until he wins a ring. Period.
If he wins a ring,
I don't even know if Pat in my top 20 for the same reason.
If he wins a ring, would you have him as better than D Wade?
No, hell no.
Okay.
Hell no. D Wade in his prime defensively was giving everybody hell.
Better than Iverson?
Huh?
Oh shit, Blake just made that? That was tough.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I agree.
Hell yeah!
Iverson wasn't doing this.
No, hell yeah! No. If James Harden wins a ring, this year, he definitely way better than AI.
I mean, I think already
he definitely way better than AI.
Personally, in my personal opinion, James Harden is already basically the fourth greatest shooting guard ever. He better than Clyde. He better than AI. Better than Reggie. Better than Mitch.
I'm sorry, not better than AI. I saw AI take his team to the finals and win the game over the Lakers.
No,
I saw James Harden. I saw James Harden get D'd up by Manu Ginobili to lose in 6 to a team that he shouldn't have lost to when the best player was hurt.
I feel you.
Off 2 ankle tweaks.
I feel
so
you.
even the defensive monster that he is, he gonna slow down.
I feel you.
So it's like, nah, fuck that. I'm not giving James Harden no excuses. I'm not giving Chris Paul no excuses.
Winner, let's get it.
DeMar ain't finna hit the game winner. Okay, relax. God damn. We just saw DeMar DeRozan. Oh shit.
God damn.
DeMar DeRozan. We just got that live. Damn.
Oh my god.
Yo, we gotta put the damn. We gotta put this on. We gotta put this on YouTube as a react video, G. We gotta put this on YouTube as a react video, dog. We gotta put this on YouTube as a react video. God damn.
That has to be the dunk of the year.
God damn.
That has to be the dunk of the year. Considering the situation, that has to be the dunk of the year. God damn. Jesus Christ.
God damn.
Jesus Christ.
God damn.
Jesus Christ.
Now you want to talk about a last 5 minutes of MVP tape?
Yes.
This is definitely going in DeMar DeRozan's. Hey, if I'm DeMar DeRozan right now, I'm starting my public MVP candidate. My public MVP campaign.
God damn.
For real, because if anybody asks me, what you think about MVP? I'm the MVP. For real? That's how you feel? I mean, yeah. Why shouldn't I? Look at my team. Look at me. I just dunked on a man on national television, G, and ended the Pistons.
Bro,
this loss pretty much ends the Pistons season. You know that, right?
Yeah, I think he's gonna have an amazing playoffs, bro. Like even if you look at the series last year against the series not last year.
Talking about DeMar.
Yeah. The series when I think it was even like last year he was decent in the series, and I think the conference final series the year before he had some 30-point games in there. Like I think we're gonna have a huge playoffs from DeMar. A huge playoffs. Huge.
I told you that I think he.
Which is why
I told you though that I said in order for this team to get to the finals, DeMar is gonna have to average 30 in one series. You remember when I told you that?
He can.
I still believe that.
He can.
He's never done that before.
He can though.
We gonna have to see. We gonna have to see.
Who can go?
We gonna have to see.
DeMar is a big reason why currently Toronto is still my finals pick. I think you're going to see NBA Finals in Toronto. DeMar could have set himself to superstar level this playoffs, personally, I think. I think he's a budding one right now that nobody really talks about. Mm-hmm. I think he's probably like the most slept on top 15 player.
No, I disagree with that.
Who's more slept on than him?
That's interesting. I don't know. It depends on who in my top 15 now.
I mean,
I don't even know. Actually, have we done our top 15, top 20 this year?
I don't think we have.
Should we do our top 20 right now?
We can.
We don't have to put it. Well, I'm gonna put mine in order. Let me see. Number 1 for me is KD. Number 2 this year is Harden. I'm sorry, sue me. Number 3, I'm gonna have LeBron. Because LeBron is still LeBron. The man damn near averaging triple-double. Even though he don't deserve to be in the MVP conversation. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. LeBron James does not deserve to be the MVP.
Cushy.
Food.
Cushy, that's too easy.
Blake.
That's too
Blake
easy.
Was hurt. Blake was hurt.
That's too easy.
Blake was hurt. Remember that? Blake was hurt.
He was hurt. That's what he was supposed to be doing. You give him the ball and he do that.
In those situations, Chris Paul was the one taking them shots.
It should have been Blake.
I agree with you. Oh, they get to go back this way. Andre Drummond finna tap that motherfucker in, and then I'm gonna die laughing. So I got KD 1, Harden 2, LeBron 3. Number 4, I got Steph Curry. I'm sorry, Steph. You my favorite player in the league, but fact. It's just facts, G. I'm sorry. Number 5 this year, I got Anthony Davis. Then after him, I got I'm sorry, Russ, but I got Giannis. Then for my number 7, then I got Russ. Damn, Boogie getting hurt kind of sucks. Number 8 this year. Damn, who was the number 8 best player in the league this year? That's really interesting. Dame. I'm sorry, I got Damian Lillard as my number 8 best player in the league this year. He been fucking hooping. I'm not gonna disrespect that man. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, then after him, I would probably have to put DeMar. Personally. Oh shit, I forgot about Kyrie. After Russ, I got Kyrie.
Who's more slept on than DeMar in that group?
After Russ, I got Kyrie. Then I got Dame Lillard.
They keep throwing the ball out, man. This is so stupid.
Yeah, after Russ, I got Kyrie at 8. Then I got Dame Lillard at 9. And I got DeMar at 10. I know I'm forgetting somebody. Well, actually, no, I'm sorry. I got to put Boogie before DeMar. Boogie was fucking killing this year before DeMar.
Out of respect.
Yeah.
He fucking around cash that shit.
Nope, that's not happening. Damn, then it starts to get real kind of murky in terms of this number 12. Let me see. That's really interesting. I gotta think on my list. I'm up to 12 though. You can go ahead and you can get up to 12, and then I'll tell you my 13 through 20.
I have KD number 1, LeBron number 2. I have Harden 3. I have Steph 4. I have AD 5th. I have after him
oh fuck.
What am I on? 6?
Yeah.
I have, so this is 7.
Yeah.
I have Russ 7th.
Uh-huh.
I have Giannis 8. 9 I have Kyrie. 10 I have no I don't. I think 10 I'm gonna go with Boogie. Then I'm gonna go with DeMar.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna go with so I'm on 12. My 12 this year, oh man. Dame.
Dame?
Yeah, Dame. Dame at 12. 14. I'm gonna go with Embiid.
Okay.
14 and 15 this year. 15. Let's play it. 15. This year. I'm gonna go with Chris Paul.
No. Come on, bro. Stop it.
I might be tweaking.
Chris Paul ain't even a goddamn all-star. You wildin', but okay. You wild as hell. Oh shit.
Wait, no, you know what? I'm gonna go with PG.
Okay.
For his offense and his defense, PG. So that's my top 15.
All right, so repeat that again.
I have no idea.
Come on, G. How you didn't write it down?
No, I just literally did it in my head.
All right, well fine. I go ahead and I'll give you and I'll go ahead and I'll read off mine because I made it all the way up to 25. Okay, so for me personally, oh damn, I forgot about him. Well, I mean, actually, fuck it, I'm gonna keep that like that. Kristaps. All right, so for my top 25, I'm gonna put my list up next to my so that way y'all can see it when you're watching the video. But if you're listening to the show, I got KD number 1, Harden number 2, LeBron number 3, Steph number 4, AD number 5, Giannis number 6, Russell Westbrook number 7, Kyrie Irving number 8. I got Dame Lillard number 9. I got Boogie number 10. I got DeMar DeRozan number 11. I got Embiid number 12. I got Jimmy Butler at number 13.
That's what
I got Cat at 14. I got John Wall at 15. I got Victor Oladipo at 16. I got Draymond Green at 17.
That high?
I got Clay at come on. Draymond is still he still changes the other team's defensive scheme. Like you have to.
Clay that high too?
Yes, I do. Yes, Clay is damn near 90, 50, 40 this year.
That's dope.
I got Clay 18. I got Paul George number 19. No. I got Bradley Beal 20. I got Drummond 21. I got Clint Capella 22. I got Chris Paul 23, Devin Booker 24, and Porzingis 25.
Did we say Blake?
And yes, you just heard me say Chris Paul is a top 25 player this year.
Did we say Blake anywhere in there?
I didn't say Blake because Blake has been injured most of the year. And if I had to put anybody in there, then I would probably take Chris Paul out and put Blake. But Blake has been injured.
Man, don't do this, Blake.
Actually, has Blake Griffin played enough games to qualify for the scoring record? Yes. Actually, fuck Chris Paul. Blake Griffin, Devin Booker, Porzingis. Then I put Chris Paul number 26.
You gonna put Porzingis over Blake?
Yes. No, I put Porzingis as 20. I put Blake 23, Devin Booker 24, Porzingis 25, and then Chris Paul 26. You can't really argue with my list. You really can't.
I would put Chris Paul over Porzingis.
No, I'm sorry, I'm not.
That's you, but I definitely would. Cushy.
But I mean, look. It is what it is. I still think Chris Paul has had a very good year, but I just told y'all he's not top 25 anymore, and I'm cool with that. Like it's not. I mean, it's not a diss to him. Like he getting kind of old. Like and he ain't. I mean, yeah. Like he legit just ain't been that great to me for the past couple of years. Like he's good and he's efficient, but Chris Paul legit is just kind of is Rondo with a better mid range shot now. Literally, that's all.
Rondo was still was Rondo not one of the best point guards in the league when Rondo was in his prime? Even if you take
Chris Paul ain't in his prime though.
Even if you
Chris Paul legit is Rondo with a better mid range shot.
That's cool. Rondo with a mid range shot. Even this Chris Paul you see now, if this was the Chris Paul that played his whole career, still a Hall of Fame player. If he played this way,
no, he's not. No, he's not. No, because Rondo is a Hall of Famer to me, but Rondo's main case for being a Hall of Fame is that his playoff numbers are amazing.
Rondo's probably going to get in. You know that, right?
Amazing.
Rondo's probably going to get in. First of all, Rondo's probably going to play like 4 more years. He's probably going to be, if he's not already top 10 in assists, might be top 10 in steals. And maybe top 25 in steals, and he has a ring, and I think he's a 4-time All-Star.
Yeah, and he's also been an All-NBA defender a couple years.
It's gonna take him like 3-4 tries, but he gonna get in.
He shouldn't take him 3-4 tries.
He's not first ballot.
No, Rondo's gonna finish top 5 in assists.
I just told you that.
No, I know that, but I'm just saying. Mark Jackson might be what is he, number 1 now?
He's number 2.
But Mark Jackson still at his peak to me was never better than Rondo.
I agree.
At any point in time, and Rondo got a ring.
Okay.
So
it's still gonna take him like 2 or 3 times.
I don't think if that's the case, you should take Chris Paul 2 or 3 times too.
No, he's first ballot. First ballot.
No.
First ballot.
No.
First ballot.
No.
You legit consistently disrespect.
I'm not disrespecting the man. The man ain't been in 4th place. G. That's all I'm saying.
Come on, man. It's a team game, bro. It's a team game.
I can't.
This would be a big win for the Pistons, though. I mean,
yeah. I told you that if they lose this game, their season is over.
Yeah.
Like they're pretty much like 6, 7 games out in the East. If they go on like a streak and win like maybe like 8 in a row, they can climb back into it. But if they lose this game, 8 in a row ain't that ambitious.
That's ambitious.
It's not that ambitious.
That's ambitious.
It's not that ambitious.
Coming up next, but that seems kind of ambitious.
It's not that ambitious.
That seems kind of ambitious.
It's really not that ambitious.
Regardless,
it's the East, bro.
Yeah.
It's the East.
Regardless, though, I just think that you just
sorry, y'all.
I just think that you just want to end the year.
Up next, the Pistons have the Bulls, the Jazz, the Nuggets, the Blazers, the Kings, the Suns, the Rockets, the Bulls, the Lakers, and the Wizards. So they got a tough ass schedule up ahead.
Do have some.
Blake has to play his ass off.
They should have a couple easy wins though.
I don't know, man. Even seeing the Jazz beat the Pacers like that today,
they're probably gonna lose to the Jazz.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you got Gobert and Favors on Blake and Drummond, yeah,
bro.
And Drummond has this thing of where he lets people, I don't want to say dominate, but I'm gonna say give hands. He lets people who shouldn't give him hands give him hands.
Who, Drummond?
Yeah.
He's DJ, but the more finesse version of him. But that's also what you like about him and Blake being together. Legit. He's DJ just more finesse.
I feel like DJ don't never let nobody give him buckets. Like Drummond sometimes lets
but that's because DJ. But that's because DJ is a paint player. Like he's a banger in the paint. Drummond don't really bang like that. Drummond grabs rebounds and gets tip outs, but he's not really in the paint like throwing bows and banging with motherfuckers. DJ, the only way DJ can score is off putbacks and dunks.
Yo, I went to the game yesterday, dog, and it was a couple like the Clippers Pelicans game, and I'm like, yo, this man DJ can really only dunk.
Yeah, you like saw when he tried to make that layup and he missed the layup.
It like 4 times. He missed like 4 gimmies. He missed literally like 4 gimmies. Like he hit a couple times. He tried to make a post move, didn't work. I'm like, yo, you can really only dunk, and you can tell he's been working on it.
Who, DJ?
Yeah,
it don't matter.
He's been like working on a post game, but it's just not working. And Montrezl Harrell, bro, I want to give you that again. For calling out Montrezl Harrell. When I saw Montrezl Harrell at Louisville, I just thought he was just like an athletic person. And he'd be like an energy spark plug. I didn't know he actually would have moves.
I showed you. I showed you. It's per 36.
Crazy.
Montrezl Harrell's per 36 numbers right now are 22 points a game on 1.8 turnovers, 1.7 blocks, 1.1 steals, 1.8 total rebounds, 1.8 assists, and 8.9 total rebounds. Shooting 64% from the free throw line and around 63% from the field. Yeah. Like, do you know how insane that is? Montrezl Harrell is shooting 63% from the field this year.
Yo, that sweep and hook is insane.
Did you hear what I said? What? Montrezl Harrell is shooting 63% from the field this year.
I believe it.
Insane.
Like, down low, he's legit a beast.
I think Montrezl, if Doc wants to stay, but supposedly they say Doc going to New York. I actually wouldn't mind Doc staying with this team because I think Doc can finally build the team he wants to build.
I agree.
And then there's no excuses, right? Like, yes, you still might not land Paul George or LeBron, but that's kind of to be expected. But you can get some secondary market people, and you can make this team good. And even if DJ want to stay, if I'm docking them, really all I'm trying to do is just find me a primary scorer.
Just watching them last year, like I don't really not last year, but just watching them a couple times. I've been to some of the games that they've had. Like, I love the Blake trade for them. I love what they got back in that trade.
That's why I like the Chris Paul trade, too.
No.
Like, they did what the Bulls basically did.
Yeah. Like, looking back on it, they made two nice deals for some young parts. You got Lou Will back. You locked Lou Will up for, what, 3 years? I think you got him at, what, $24 million?
No. Total. Yeah. He was only getting paid $6 million.
That's an amazing contract. That's an amazing
If I was
contract.
him, I would have went to the market, but I guess he really must love LA. Because I would have went to the market though. But I could have probably got $24 million.
Yeah.
I'm average. Lou Will actually take that back, bro. Take that back.
But you gotta think though.
Rewind that, G. Let me take Devin Book off this list, bro. I'm sorry, man. Lou Williams is my number 24 best player in the NBA. Then after him, I got Kristaps Porzingis. Yes.
You're wilding.
Yes. And then Chris Paul 26. Let's go.
I mean, but you gotta think like Lou Will for the past
Chris
couple
Paul's
years,
the 26th best player in the NBA right now.
Like Lou Will hasn't really had stability and going anywhere for the past couple of years. He's been like a mercenary. Like he hasn't like stuck with a team. It was like he went to after Atlanta, then it was Toronto, then it was the Lakers, then it was Houston. You get traded to Houston, then you get traded to the Clippers. You got traded 3 times in 1 year?
Yeah.
Like you just want
then he was also a Laker on the same team with Swaggy P.
And it's like with this Clippers team, you get to do what the fuck you want to do. The reason he averaging 23 is because he the man. He the first option, bro. The man came in yesterday. And I think
which is why I think if they can find him if the Clippers could have drafted somebody like a Devin Booker. I
love Tobias though.
Tobias is not a number 1 to me though.
I agree.
At 18, even at him being 24, I expect Lonzo to give me damn near 18 a game at 24. So if I expect Lonzo to give me that, and you telling me Tobias could be a potential number 1 option, no. Because I don't think Lonzo is the number 1 scoring option on your team. I think at best he's the number 2, number 3. So Blake just made a 3 to tie the game.
Yeah, but Tobias still has time to grow. Like I think
he's 24 though, bro.
What you mean? That's still mad young. You don't even hit your prime until you're like 27. And
Kuzma.
And with the way his game is really smooth. Like he kind of has old man game right now. So it's not like he.
I don't want old man game.
Paul Pierce had old man game.
Fuck
Melo
Paul Pierce.
Even damn near had old
they don't
man
love
game.
you like that.
Melo even damn near had old man game. The whole time.
I don't see that. I just don't see that level of offensive brilliance from Tobias. I see this team.
And he's a really solid defender as well too.
I currently see this Clippers team as having a great number 2, number 3, and a terrific big man who can be a great number 4. The only thing this Clippers team is missing legitimately is like a number 1, a true number 1. Like if the Clippers would have drafted somebody like a Donovan Mitchell, like that would have been perfect for this team, legit perfect for this team. Because then you still have size, you still have Tobias, you still got Danilo to bring him off the bench. You still got Lou Will off the bench. You still got Montrez off the bench. And honestly, if you want to start Montrez instead of Danilo next year, you can start Montrez and bring Danilo off the bench. And then you have a player with that offensive caliber to pair up with those guys. All they're legit missing is just that one thing to put them over the edge.
I feel you.
Which is what Blake was, but this team still wasn't as good.
It wasn't as balanced.
Yes, exactly. It's got a lot more balance. The Clippers team was a lot more front court and top heavy.
You got rid of your bad contract, because I think the Blake deal, even though I get it, because again, people will come out to see Blake. The tickets dropped a whole fucking lot when Blake got traded. Them tickets dropped.
Yeah, and they was already super cheap
for $64 yesterday. Them tickets dropped. So
yeah, that's like a 300 level seat for the Laker game, which is insane.
So I understand. What the hell was that? Yes. Why the fuck did you do that tomorrow? So I fully understand as to why you gave him the contract, but I think just given with Blake's injury history, it's a bad contract.
So Blake is about to. He about to fuck, turn, drive, spin. Old Blake would have spent and went and ran. Good pass. No, I don't know. Oh shit! Reggie Bullock's missed the shot. DeMar got the rebound. DeMar pushing the G. If he would have slammed somebody again, Van Vliet to win the Van Vliet. Wow.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Okay, look. This is like, okay, we basically watching the Pistons game and the Raptors game, right? My problem with Blake is that's a play LeBron would have made, and I don't like it. You big as hell. Drive to the rim, G. I don't care about the best basketball play. Drive to the rim, which is also the problem that I had with Blake and Chris Paul, because a lot of the times he would be throwing the ball out to Chris Paul in those situations, and Chris Paul wouldn't convert. See, and that's actually a 2, so that's not that bad.
I think
his foot was well over the line.
I think that's different, because if I think LeBron would have, that's what technically what Blake did wasn't the correct basketball play. You got to switch on Kyle Lowry. I understand Kyle Lowry is very strong for his size, but that is Kyle Lowry. You are Blake Griffin. If you
but where he got the ball at the when he caught the ball, it didn't put Blake in that position to be able to get on the block. He
can't muscle Kyle Lowry. He can't muscle Kyle Lowry down.
Not from fucking 35 feet. From 35 feet,
bro. He passed the ball when he was in the mid post.
Gee, they shading him to the mid post. They shading him to the middle of the floor. They damn near ran a double. That's why he threw the pass.
Even still, back him down a little bit more, turn, shoot over him. That is Kyle Lowry. Look, you literally have the mismatch.
But that's all. But that's, like I said, that's my same problem that I have with LeBron.
Braun would have passed that.
Braun would have passed that. Braun would have passed.
No, not if he got to switch on the guard. If it was KD driving him, guarding him, yeah, pass it. But if he got to switch on the guard, he would have took that.
Okay. Well. In that case, that's my problem.
But we have another chance at redemption.
I mean, they're not gonna get redemption. The Pistons are. I mean, it's over for the Pistons. It's legit over.
Kush.
It was over. It's over. Told you, it's over for the Pistons. The Pistons season is over. I just want to say that my prediction that Blake would lead the Pistons to the playoffs is officially dead.
First team to clinch the playoff berth, the Raptors.
So I'm not angry at that. But it is what it is, man. This has been a very interesting year for the Clippers and the Pistons franchise. Because obviously, even coming into this year, I said that the Clippers would be the 3rd seed.
You were wrong.
Yeah, I was. I was definitely wrong. I was definitely wrong. But I didn't foresee all of the injuries that they had happening, and not even to Blake and to Danilo. I told you, if Blake can give me 65 games this year, I consider this a successful year for Blake. And I said the same thing about Danilo. If Danilo can give me 55, 65 games, it's a successful year for me with them. I didn't expect Milos to get fucking plantar fasciitis.
I think he might go back to Europe next year, honestly.
And I didn't expect Patrick Beverly
to destroy his
if I'm Milos, I'm not going back to Europe. Why? I get to live in Los Angeles.
I mean, does he really care about that? Do you know if he cares about that?
I mean, but yeah, he's making more money than he would have made in Europe.
Is he really?
Yeah, come on, man.
I mean, they do pay. I mean, hey, they gave Josh Childress a lot of money to go to Europe.
It's like $3 million. He definitely getting paid more than $3 million from the Clippers. That's like a league vet minimum now, like $4.5 million. He's making more than that. Come on, he's cool. I live in Los Angeles for another year, play my contract out. It's all good. I mean, it's not bad. But speaking of Cleveland, Denver is now on. Yeah, what do you? Go ahead.
I just wanted to say real quick. I also hope Doc stays because I think it gives everybody a chance to see how good of a coach Doc is. Like, this is one hell of a coaching job. The fact that you can like rotate people in and consistently do the same thing and just have the next man up philosophy that he's been having. Like, most guys, you can't trade away your best player mid-season. You keep losing guys, got guys on two-way contracts, have 26 lineups, and you still competitive. If the Nuggets lose this game, I'm pretty sure the Clippers come in the playoffs. They're the ninth seed right now. They're like a half game behind them. So if they lose and they play, I think the Magic, or maybe it's the Magic next or it's the Cavs next. If they win that game, I think they're in the playoffs. Like, this is one hell of a coaching job. And again, with the parts that they have now, like you said, I think Doc finally gets to build a team the way Doc wants to build a team. And you can move the ball. He said he wanted to move the ball more. You ain't got really, for the most part, any ball stoppers.
Have you noticed that DJ has been sitting out a lot of fourth quarters lately? He should. Like, when Montrezl is in the game, and even Boban is in the game, and they're not fucking it up, he's leaving them in the game, and they're just running.
He should.
Which I think also is a very clear sign to DJ that, like, yeah, we don't want you anymore. Because if you're DJ, right, you're coming off an all-star season. You trade away Blake. You trade away CP3. You try to trade me away, but you couldn't get enough for me. I also have to sit on the bench in fourth quarters. Yes, it's my fault because I can't shoot free throws, but I was an all-star for you last year. Are you serious?
I mean, for me.
So it's like, yeah, because if I'm DJ, but if I'm Doc, I feel like this is Doc's message to DJ. Like, I'm sorry, but if you can't make free throws, you won't play fourth quarters at all. So go find you another team.
It just depends on the money.
But I don't know who's going to want to give DJ a max.
Exactly. If I'm DJ and I hit the open market, even I think somewhere in some interview he said, "Yo, I want to be like an 18-year Clipper or something like that. Like, I want to play for the Clippers for my whole career and be like that one guy."
How long ago was that?
I think it was this year he said this. So if I hit the market and I want a max, but I'm not getting it, and I come to back to the Clippers and they want to give me, I don't know, let's say they want to give me $25 million, $24 million. Like, yeah, I'll take that. You're a fan favorite. Everybody loves you. It's comfort, and you'll still be a big part of the team. You just can't shoot free throws, so you can't play in the fourth. You was probably gonna be off the court in the fourth anyway you went. Cause ain't nobody finna play no center, especially not in this era when you are being this competitive.
They let LeBron take any fucking step he wants to. LeBron traveled. Just look at his foot. Look at him traveling, lifting his foot up. He be look, he fucking traveled. He moved his left foot. They let LeBron do whatever he wants to. They let LeBron literally do whatever he wants to.
That's cash money. If Denver doesn't Denver should make the playoffs this year. I personally think it will be a fail if they don't make the playoffs. If they fall out of the playoffs, I personally think it's a fail.
Who?
Denver. Personally, I think it's a fail. Like, you want to make the playoffs this year. You're actually in the playoffs right now. You were for a time, I think, the 6th seed, and you fall out. If they don't end the year right, I think it's a fail.
Yes, I agree. I probably would agree with you a little bit more if Millsap wouldn't have gotten hurt, because I don't think that that's something that they could have controlled. And although, yes, I get it that they're still in the race, this year in terms of the Western Conference playoffs, like, is absolutely ridiculous. Like, even at this point, right? The Lakers, even at this point, are 2 games away from 30 wins. So that means that there will be 11 teams in the NBA with 30 wins, and literally only 6 games separate the 8th seed and the 11th seed. Actually, only 6 games. Yes, only 6 games separates the 8th seed and the 11th seed. And only 8 games, 8.5 games separate the 6th seed from the 11th seed.
By the way, I don't know if you just saw that, but that's what I love about having. I heard you, by the way, but that's what I love about having Larry Nance out there instead of Tristan Thompson. The fact that when Tristan would get the ball anywhere besides 5 feet away from the rim, he was fucking immobilized, G. Larry Nance will at least shoot the fucking jump shot. And he might make it. Which adds a whole nother dimension to your offense, literally. Because Tristan would get the ball and it would just stop. And now you got to scramble again. And now you got to ISO. But you actually open, but you Tristan Thompson and you can't shoot. So you're not going to shoot the ball. You're going to get the ball out at the high post, take 2 dribbles, turn around, and look for somebody else. And now you just wasted 4 seconds. And also, Tristan can't fucking dribble. So when he rebounds, he can't push it up court. The one thing Larry Nance can do, which I didn't know, was dribble and push the ball up court.
Yeah, he can. Which is always what made him an asset for the Lakers and why you always got those dunks, because he's always running up the court. And one thing that people won't really notice about Larry Nance is that when he's running up the court, he fills his lanes very correctly. Like you can have some big men when they run up the court will run straight up the middle or run stupidly. Like when Larry Nance is running up the court, look at him. He runs in his lane properly, right? Yeah. Which allows everybody else to naturally fall into place when they running up the court. So if you him and even in 2-on-1 situations, because he run his lane so good that it allows for him to get those easy lobs. And like not every big man can run their lane and fill their lane correctly. Yes, that was a great pass.
Like some
great pass to Rodney Hood. Yes, but I think if you want Larry Nance to be the starting center for this team, I just don't know how you can be successful with that.
You can.
You can't.
You have the center that basically you have.
I don't think you can though.
Basically, you have like your Clint Capella type. You have your Bam Adebayo type. All you need, what they're missing right now, the issue is a post scorer. If you have a post scorer off the bench that you can insert, you're fine. Which they don't have right now. Which is like going into the future. I saw Zizix play in the previous game they played. I like Zizix. Not right now, of course. Not right now. Like Zizix,
they might get an 8th pick though. Shit, who knows?
They might get a top 5 pick,
bro. I'm telling you, G, if they get DeAndre Ayton, Jokic just went down. Yeah, but he got up though. He walked off. He did?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't even see that.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, G, if they get DeAndre Ayton, my God.
Yo, shout out Scott. I think he did 2 lottery simulators today.
Okay.
And the first one had the Nets getting a number 1 pick and the Bulls getting a 2nd pick. The second one he did had the Bulls getting the number 1 pick and the Nets getting the number 2 pick.
Really?
So basically, Cleveland got either the number 1 or the number 2 pick.
Okay, that's interesting.
Even if you can get a Marvin Bagley and stick him on this team, I don't
want him with LeBron.
I feel you.
I don't want anybody that I want to be eventually a primary scoring option to be on this team, unless they're a point guard or shooting guard. Period.
I disagree.
You can't do that with LeBron. LeBron has never played with a dominant big man before. Chris Bosh, yes, but Chris Bosh had to turn into a perimeter player. Kevin Love, yes, but Kevin Love had to turn into a perimeter player. LeBron cannot play with a dominant post-scoring player. He can't.
I don't know.
He can't, which is also why I think he's perfect for a team like the Rockets.
See, I don't know.
Or perfect for a team like the Lakers because they don't have any dominant post scorers.
See, I don't know if just because we haven't seen it, that doesn't mean that it can't happen. I think that's
bullshit, though, man. That's bullshit.
So you don't think LeBron can play with Boogie?
Kevin Love in Minnesota was a post scorer. Kevin Love in Cleveland is a goddamn corner 3-point specialist.
I mean, but that's just because he shoots so well from 3.
No, I don't.
And LeBron is the number 1 option. Like, LeBron also has never been in
Kevin Love, when he came to the Cavs, ain't never been Kevin Love again.
But
I bet if LeBron leave next year, Kevin Love damn near might average like 25 and 12.
Yes, but also LeBron has never been in a situation where the post player is clearly the best player on the team. It's always been him, so he's always been the number 1 option.
But if you draft a Bagley, you're going to have to wait 2-3 years for LeBron to want to relinquish them duties, bro.
That's cool. Bradley can shoot the ball.
I don't want to wait that long. If I draft DeAndre Ayton, cool, because I can put him in the post and say, LeBron, you say you want a DJ. This is like DJ on steroids. You get a baby David Robinson, teach him how to play. But if you get him with Marvin Bagley, I don't know. I just don't know.
I think he can do the same thing, just to a lesser degree. Obviously, he wouldn't be Aiden, but I think he can do the same thing. I
see Bagley as being a Kevin Love type.
I would say more Chris Webber.
I
would say more Chris Webber. Not as good as Chris Webber, but I would say more of a Chris Webber.
I'm fine with that opinion, but I see him being as more of like on this team for the Cavs being as more like another Kevin Love. Which I don't want from the Cavs need low post scoring and the Cavs need defense.
How tall is Bagley? Marvin Bagley.
But still, I don't know about it. But the good news for the Cavs is that they do get that pick. So if I'm LeBron,
he's 6'11" with a 7-foot wingspan.
Yeah, that's not that impressive.
He's 6'11" and 234. You put 20 pounds on him.
Drew Bledsoe got a 7-foot wingspan. I don't want to hear that.
At center.
I'm cool on that.
He's 6'11".
I would much rather DeAndre Ayton.
He averaging 20 and 11.
Give me DeAndre Ayton.
I would also much rather DeAndre Ayton, but I'm saying if you get the number 2 pick and he's already off the board, I don't mind picking Bradley. And
I don't
he's
know
a
if Bradley's going number 1 though.
36%.
I mean everybody picking Doncic to go number 1, which would be crazy if the Bulls got Doncic.
I mean, no.
Honestly,
I think Doncic is the best player in the draft. I told you that. I think Doncic is the best player.
Okay, so if you get Doncic, then what do you run? Okay, if you the Bulls and you get the number 2 pick, and you get to either draft DeAndre Ayton or Luka Doncic, because I don't think the Cavs will take him, but if they do take him, if I'm LeBron, I'm still probably leaving though.
No, I'm not leaving regardless.
Yes, if I'm LeBron, I'm still probably leaving. If they draft Doncic, if they draft Ayton, then I might stay, or Bagley, then I might stay, or even Michael Porter Jr., then I might stay. But if the Bulls get to draft Luka Doncic, do you think that they could potentially run a lineup out there of like Chris Dunn, Luka Doncic, Zach LaVine, Lauri Markkanen, and whoever at center?
Yeah. Well, you could probably even put Lauri at center. Let's say you wanted to run out Chris Dunn, Doncic, LaVine, Nwaba, and Markkanen.
I feel like Lauri is a little too prone to get fouls.
Yeah, but he's young. He can definitely improve that. The kid's still 21 years old. He can improve that. And he's solid right now. Like he's not like some skinny ass 21-year-old. He's solid right now. Yeah, he can still realistically put on like 10, 15 more pounds. And if you want to run that as like your depth lineup of sorts.
Yeah, I mean I'm not mad at that.
Or even
actually, yeah, and then you can put Bobby P at starting power forward. That's insane. That's legit insane.
I don't think you
like Chris Dunn, Luka Doncic, Zach LaVine, Bobby Portis, and Lauri Moore. Literally, how do you defend that?
Yeah.
How do you? I'm not even bullshitting. That's a real question. How do you defend that?
You gotta be able to switch everything. You gotta be able to switch everything.
Yeah, but you can't. But you can't double nobody.
Yeah, but you
literally cannot double anyone.
You gotta be able to switch everything. Switch everything. You gotta be good on ball defenders.
Man.
And know when to help and have good defensive principles that don't reach too much.
And actually, I wouldn't even put Lauri on the other team center. I would put Bobby Portis on the other team center. Because Bobby Portis is crazy as hell.
He is insane.
Any man that can give Joel Embiid, what did he give him, 36?
38.
Oh, 30. Any man 38. That can give...
You know, Dwight gave him 30 and 10 last night, too?
I'm not... And they said Joel Embiid is the defensive player of the year.
Nah, Joel them get
Who's the defensive player of the year right now?
KD.
Really?
Or do you think he's fell off?
I'm not gonna say KD.
PG. He has a case. I think he's leading the league in steals. He has a case. Before I would have said Roberson, but Roberson went down.
Damn, that's really interesting. That's really interesting. I don't know.
You could get PG some votes.
Let's see, NBA and defensive numbers. I wonder who's the.
Drummond is leading in defensive win shares.
Who's second?
Russ.
In defensive win shares, I don't want to hear nothing about no defensive win shares.
In defensive rating,
defensive rating
number
only.
1. Embiid's number 5. Gobert's 2. Murray is number 3. DeJounte Murray is number 3.
Looking at this list, honestly, I'm taking probably Marcus Smart.
Marcus Smart?
Yeah. I feel like at this point it either has to be Marcus Smart or Joel Embiid.
AD has a great case too. AD honestly has a great case. Like, look at it. He's averaging what?
80's 22 in defensive. In defensive rating though. Like,
he's still averaging 11 rebounds, 2 blocks. I don't know if he's giving you a steal. And actually, no, he's 19th in defensive rating. He's higher than Marcus Smart. And then defensive win share, he's 4th.
Well, actually, this is the NBA shit. They don't have
and in defensive plus minus, AD is
in the last 10 games. Let's see. In the last 10 games in defensive rating, Donovan Mitchell is actually number 1, which is crazy. Bojan Bogdanovic, all these guys are mid. So let's see. I'm gonna take it back. That's interesting though. That's really interesting. I'm not really sure who I would pick right now. I would probably say either Marcus Smart or Joel Embiid for my
I think AD got
for my defensive
too,
player.
bro.
I'm fine with AD getting votes. To be honest, I'm fine with a player. Hold on, I'm fine with AD getting what the fuck. I'm fine with AD getting votes. I'm fine with a player like Giannis getting votes because Giannis is still a terror on defense. Like even today in Harden tried to get a step back jumper.
Yeah,
and Giannis
he
blocked it.
Nothing was
and
going.
It was just like
no, it was
exactly.
I haven't seen that happen all year.
Exactly, which is why I like the Bucks, and I also still think that the Bucks will have a chance no matter who they play if they can make it to the playoffs, and if they can get a top 4 seed, it's even better for them.
Jesus Christ!
But I mean, but you know. This has been a good NBA season, and it's literally coming down to the last game, and it's so I'm gonna be very interested to see what's gonna happen because I kind of feel like the Warriors are dead ass not gonna lose another game this season, and that might sound blasphemous.
Maybe not. That's not blasphemous. They got the they got the easiest schedule in the league.
Yes, it might. Yes, I agree, but I feel like Klay Thompson verbalizing it kind of made them have to cash in on it.
As long as everybody stays healthy, I think that they can realistically run the table. What they got? How many games left? 16?
No, they got 18 games left.
Yeah,
the Warriors have the Spurs next. They have the Blazers. They got the Timberwolves, then the Lakers, then the Kings, then the Suns, then the Spurs, then the Hawks, then the Jazz, then the Pacers, then the Bucks to finish out the month.
If Brandon Ingram is healthy, I think they might lose to the Lakers. Or they
games
might
in
lose
Golden
to the Bucks.
State. No. Games
okay, never
it's
mind.
in Golden State.
It's in Golden State. Never mind.
Yeah.
I think they can lose to the Bucks though.
I think they could. Yeah, I agree. But it'll be very interesting to see how they finish this season out. Because really they're not gonna play another 40+ win. Well, I mean, technically the Blazers only win. Actually, congratulations to Dame, man.
For what?
Because I'm looking at the schedule and for the first time ever, I just looked at the Trailblazers Warriors game and I was like, damn, this might be a loss for the Warriors, and I would have never said that before. And the Dames play this season, and also Terry Scott's using his version of the mini death lineup that I really like when he runs Shabazz, CJ, and Dame out there on the floor at the same time. That's kind of insane because Shabazz's ball handling is probably like top 10 in the league.
Yeah.
His handle is insane.
Yeah.
Legit.
So he dropped Enos the other night. Dropped that man off.
His handle is insane just in general. Just when he doesn't even have like blazing speed to me, but his handle is so good that he can blow past people in a manner where he just like catches them off guard. Like they're just like, what the hell? I think that makes them lethal. The only thing that they missing, like, could you imagine if you had Ryan Anderson on this team?
Yeah, I agree.
That would be great for them because Al Farouk Aminu and fucking Mo Harkless and Evan Turner, they get so many wide open threes that they just cannot, and Ed Davis that they just can't knock down. And with a player like Ryan Anderson there, that's cash money all day long.
Which is why I think Zach Collins is huge for this team.
I agree.
If Zach Collins can be that type of Ryan, and also Ryan Anderson's a pretty good rebounder. If Zach Collins can be that type of Ryan Anderson type guy, we got ourselves something.
Yeah.
We seriously got ourselves something. I mean, just guarding those three guys of Dame, CJ, and Shabazz, lace your shoes up. And when Dame
because it's going to be a long night.
Dame is also another person that when he gets hot, I don't know how many people get hotter than Dame. When he came off that screen and pulled up from 30 feet.
Steph, Clay, in terms of getting hot, Steph, Clay, this is going to sound blasphemous, but IT. I'm sorry. When IT gets hot, dead ass. I have never, like, when he scored 50, I have never seen anything like that. Like, how are you doing this?
Nah, I don't think IT gets as hot as Dame.
I disagree. IT averaged 30 last year.
I feel you.
No.
I feel you.
Yeah, I feel you. 30 last year.
I feel you, bro, but Dame will come down and pull up from, like, the logo twice. And it's water. Twice. When Dame gets hot, it ain't too many people that get hotter than Dame.
I was personally, I would still say Steph. I would say IT. Steph? I would say Clay.
Yes.
And then yeah, I'll put DeMar up there. Yeah.
No, not hotter than Dame.
Huh?
Not hotter than Dame.
I don't know if I don't think he's hotter than Dame, but he's in that category.
Yeah. I
would put him probably like somewhere in 6 or 7. I'm just naming players.
Okay.
Like I agree. Dame might be.
KD too. KD has to be in there somewhere.
Yes, No. I'm sorry, because KD as a player now. If you would have said that 2 years ago, yes. Now, no, because now KD is so efficient with how he plays basketball that those opportunities come. It's not even that they don't present themselves. It's just that he works so well within the flow of what they do. Yeah. He doesn't. He never really needs it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I feel you.
Like, the reason why Steph does what Steph does is because Steph has to play that way in order for him to kind of be consistent within the flow of the game. Like, Steph has to take he has to take volume threes. He has to take volume shots. KD doesn't have to take volume shots to be that efficient. Like, we be watching the game all the time, and we like, KD got 30? How the fuck he get 30? Yeah. Versus with Steph, if Steph get 30, you know Steph got 30. Exactly.
You know Steph. If Steph got 12, you know Steph got 12.
Exactly, and I feel the same way about like Dame and the same way about Clay.
Yeah.
Because even DeMar had 28. I'm like, how you get 28?
Like, it's not too
so
many.
I will put KD in that category, but I wouldn't put him in top 3, top 5.
Like, it's not too many guys who can go off for 20 in the quarter and you like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like, Dame went off for 19 and it was probably in like 8 minutes.
No, it's in like 4 minutes. Cause Lonzo, literally, we tweeted Lonzo got Dame in prison, and literally the next 4 minutes, Dame lit Lonzo up for like 19. I'm not even joking.
Yo, when he came up off that screen and pulled up from like the logo, I'm like, oh shit, it's a logo. Here we go. But no, yeah, Dame is definitely putting himself into a different category. Like, you could even say Dame is on the level of budding superstar. I wouldn't be mad at you
if Dame can get them to be if Dame can get them to a top 4 seed, if you want to call him superstar, I'm not mad.
Like, we talking about Dame and MVP in the same category. Think about that.
But I feel like that's what you should always have gotten from Dame. But the reason why, and also the reason why I feel like it's so disrespectful, like, for example, when I forgot who said that on Twitter about the conversation about Dame versus Steph in terms of. Like,
yeah, that was disrespectful.
It's just like, no. Because Dame does what Dame does, but Dame is doing it on 41 and 33% shooting from 3. Steph is doing it on 90, 50, 40.
No, what he said was if you put Steph on the Blazers teams that they couldn't do.
Come on, bro.
I fully disagree.
Yes, like CJ to me offensively is better than Clay. CJ is not a better player than Clay.
How fucking crazy
but offensively,
Steph and CJ would
like, they would be insane. They would be insane.
Even if you want to run ISO ball all day, again, strap your shoes up.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
Strap your shoes up.
Yes.
If you got one person who can't guard, or let's say we want to get, like, for instance, when I watched the Rockets, or something the Rockets do really well is identifying a defensive mismatch. So it was like, okay, we like Melo. Melo's out here. Let's run pick and roll with this man all game and just get the switch. You switching? Let's just get the switch. All right, abuse him. Go to work. They did today with Jabari Parker. Jabari had to play defense like the entire second and third quarter. Like the entire quarter. Every play down, they was getting a switch on Jabari. They would do it with
which is also why
Eric
I don't
Gordon
like the switching, though.
I hate switching.
I feel like
fight over it.
Yeah.
Every team, like, I know why they do it, but every team doesn't have the defenders to be able to do it. Not many teams can switch everything. Only a few teams can, and then you leaving people in situations on people they shouldn't be on. And Melo was looking around like, yo, where my help at?
Yeah.
Y'all, you know who I am.
It's not even that. It's that, like, on the play when he screamed that, like, Melo was playing Harden to the left, to his strong side.
Yeah.
So if you play him to the left and Harden drive right,
somebody got to be there.
Somebody needs to rotate over, like Steven Adams, but he was so worried about the three-point shooter, he stuck with the three-point man. But normally, Steven Adams would be the one to rotate. But the problem is with Harden, if you rotate, you leave a three-point man open. And now, Harden, the same thing that DeMar is doing, is instead of taking that shot, he's passing it out. So that at that point makes it indefensible, which is also the reason why with the Rockets, like, yes, I'm cool. Okay, they made the Western Conference Finals. The reason why they won't beat the Warriors is because when Andre Iguodala, I've been on Iggy all year long, saying Iggy has been fucking trash. Iggy took 55 games off and decided to come play after All-Star game. Iggy, since All-Star game, has been playing amazing. I have no problem with Andre Iguodala anymore, after the All-Star game. But before the All-Star game, he was terrible.
But yeah,
he was absolutely terrible.
He's the last 4 or so games.
Yeah, Just his presence. Even his presence on the floor is
He's
much,
just been more
much better.
active.
Yeah, I agree.
He's been a lot. He just seems like he knows, the playoffs are 40 days away. He just seems like he understands that now. Knows like, it's time to turn up and play. Because number one, we like. I think they want the number 1 seed. Why would they not?
Yeah, I mean, of course.
You can always use home court advantage.
They've won 50 games in each season for 5 straight seasons? That's insane.
Yeah.
So yeah, I agree.
Yeah, like you can always use home court advantage. I don't think you want to. They're not scared of going to play a Game 7 in Houston. But I don't think you want to go play a Game 7 in Houston if you don't have to.
Yeah, I agree.
So yeah, but no, yeah, that was just great. Like, and I even had to comment like, I don't even like Steph. I don't even like the Warriors. But I said I would draft Lonzo. But I said I would rather build my team around Lonzo than Steph. But when people sit here and say that if you sub out Steph for Dame on the Blazers, he wouldn't do the same thing.
Yeah,
come on, bro.
Yeah,
they're the same player, and Steph is better at it.
Way better.
Steph does everything Dame does
and
better.
Way more efficient.
I don't know if he would be as efficient if he was in Portland, but who cares?
But I disagree with that. You still got CJ.
Yeah, but I don't know if he would be still like again. I don't know if he
think
would be
about
as efficient.
think about second year MVP Steph and the shot Dame taking, the shot a second year MVP Steph took. Like, what a lot of people don't realize that team that Steph was on in his 2 MVP years had Harrison Barnes at small forward, shooting goddamn 33% from the 3-point line and 40% from the field. And they won a fucking ring.
Harrison Barnes isn't terrible, though.
Gee, he was averaging 13 points a game, G.
No,
literally, if you sub Evan Turner out for Harrison Barnes in 2016, they win the finals. Lie to yourself.
Yeah,
lie to your fucking self. Lie to your fucking self. Sub Evan Turner out for Harrison Barnes in fucking 2016, and they win the championship. Ain't no way in hell they come back from down 3-1.
I don't know about that.
Harrison Barnes missed everything. That man shot like no.
Evan Turner, no. Evan Turner knew. There is a high possibility Evan Turner might miss everything and do nothing else well.
Nah, I'm sorry.
I don't know about that.
Sub out Evan Turner for Harrison Barnes in that finals.
I don't know about that, bro.
Yes.
I don't know about that, bro.
Yes.
I don't know about that, bro. I legit don't know about that. Now, that's when I can't really fully agree with you on that one. No.
You don't have to.
I can't fully agree with you on that one.
You don't have to.
I can't agree with you on that one. You could put Wesley Matthews from before the Achilles on that team and they win.
Okay, no. Okay, fine. No, you don't actually. Fine. Okay, Evan Turner might be a little bit far.
Thank you.
It's like 4 points too shy. 4 points too shy. Okay, fine. Maybe not Evan Turner, but we've named a bunch of players. But I still feel like if you put Steph on the Portland team for the past 2 years, I think they could probably make the finals.
No.
Yes, if you put Steph on Portland for the past 2 years, they probably make the finals.
Okay, see, now you wildin'.
No, I'm not.
On the Portland team,
CJ is better on offense than Clay.
Yeah, but he can't shoot like Clay.
What the fuck? I don't need him to shoot like Clay. He create off the dribble and scored on anybody.
But he can't shoot like Clay.
Come on.
He can't shoot like Clay. And
when CJ get hot, CJ is one of the 5 hottest players in the NBA too.
Hold on. You got Alfred Aminu out there. You have Nurkic, Nurkic ain't been hooping like Nurkic supposed to hoop. Nurkic has been missing a lot of games.
Bro, the Warriors won a championship with Andrew Bogut and Festus Ezeli playing center. They won a championship with Zaza Pachulia and fucking JaVale McGee at center. Stop it.
And also, you don't have the defensive team that you had. Like, this defensive team is nowhere near as good as what?
That's because Dame been terrible on defense.
Steph was terrible on defense.
He ain't never been that terrible on defense. Legit.
What are the Blazers in defense right now? Like, what's they rankings on?
Now, don't get me wrong. Draymond is a huge part of that.
Come on, yeah.
I agree.
Draymond there, like, no, bro.
I agree. Draymond is a huge part of that, but still, no. I still think they can get through the West.
You would probably
Yes.
You would probably lose at the same spots you lost in. You would just make the series go a little bit further. But to say
I don't know what that means. They lost in the second round and then they made the finals 4 straight years.
No.
3 straight years.
No, I'm saying the Blazers. You would probably lose the exact same spots you lose in.
No, they wouldn't.
But you would just make the series go longer.
Wouldn't, dog. No, they wouldn't.
Yes, they would.
That's not true.
That is true.
Goddamn, DeMar really slammed on that, man. That shit was crazy.
Is it a halftime or something?
Yeah, it's halftime. R.I.P. Anthony Tolliver, dog. That man went out crazy. He dead ass went out like something super crazy. Actually, hold on. Is it halftime? No, what the hell?
Yeah, I'm like, why did you do that?
I didn't know. The thing, it froze, so I backed out. My bad. It dead ass. It legit froze. It froze, and then I backed out and pressed it again to go back into it. Yeah, my bad. We hella missed like a whole half a quarter. My bad. But yeah. So what should we name this happy hour? Oof.
It's a great pass.
It's a great pass.
I have no idea which movie. I have no idea. What did he even say? Allen Iverson's better than James Harden.
I mean,
or if Harden.
No, AI right now. If Harden wins the finals, he's number 4 to me all the time. He's not better than D Wade. Harden gonna have to get the 3 rings in order for him to pass D Wade. For me. And honestly, and if Harden got to 4 rings, I legit might say he's better than Kobe.
I'm finna walk out your apartment.
But I'm not gonna disrespect Bean.
I'm finna get the fuck.
If Harden got to 4 rings,
no, he's not better than Bean.
4 rings?
No.
4?
No.
If he got to 4 rings,
no.
If Harden got to 4 rings, that's a lot of rings. Dude.
And no.
Okay.
He scored 81 points in the game.
No, but he scored 60. He did have triple double.
Yes, he did have 60 triple double, but no, G.
He way more efficient than Kobe.
Way better passer. Efficiency.
Way better passer.
And Kobe is still like what top 5 in guard for passing.
I'm not saying James Harden is better than Kobe. I think anybody that says that is disrespectful. Kobe Bryant is an All NBA defender, one of the most clutch players in NBA history.
Fuck that damn efficiency.
But if you get the 4 rings, you want to have an argument, I'm fine with that.
Fuck that damn efficiency. Get buckets.
But 4 rings is a lot of rings because he ain't even got the 1, and he choked in the 1 playoff he had. Okay, all right, cool. So we can name this. Let's see. We could even name this Chris Paul's the 26th best player in the NBA. What can we name this?
Everybody gonna know you said that.
I don't care. I don't give a fuck.
Everybody's gonna know you said that.
I don't give a fuck.
I mean, you can name it that.
I don't give a fuck.
Chris Paul's the 26th best player in the NBA.
CP3 is number 26 in the NBA.
That's fine. I mean,
and Melo's still 60, whatever they ranked him. They got that shit right.
Yeah,
Lonzo is definitely a better basketball player than Melo.
Yo, I'm gonna save my opinions until the playoffs, but I'm almost close to saying that they shouldn't have made that trade.
No, they shouldn't have. Period.
They could. I think they could use a Canner. I think they could use a Dougie right now.
Houston should be thanking God that they didn't make that trade. Portland should be thanking God that they didn't make that trade.
Because for one, there are times when they have lulls in their offense and they don't score for 5 minutes. I don't think you would have that if you have Canner out there. Give him the ball and move away.
I think Russ is the biggest problem on his team, though. We all know it.
I don't think so.
Every time did you see that stat that they posted about every time he takes more than 17 shots in the game, they're like below 500. I'm sorry. When he takes below 17 shots a game, they're like 14-7. When he takes more than 17 shots in the game, they're like 14.
But that might not be all on him. Like, see how everybody else is shooting that game.
PG also don't show up in big games.
Exactly.
He went ghost.
Exactly.
He went ghost against Houston.
He shouldn't have to shoot that much.
That's also why I said. That's also why I said PG ain't better than Clay. Sue me.
PG's better than Clay.
Sue me.
PG's even a better defender than Clay. PG's even a better defender than Clay.
Sue me. PG ain't better than Clay.
He's better than Clay.
PG ain't better than Clay. Goddamn, Lonzo.
He's better than Clay, but okay.
But all right. Cool. Anything else to say?
Whowaspavy.com. Go to that. Go check out my man's movie.
Yeah. Go check it out. OEOmovie.com. Go check out my movie. I appreciate it. If you do, go watch it. Make sure you leave a comment. Let me know what you think about it. Also, if you watching this on YouTube, start leaving us more comments and letting us know what what questions you want us to answer. We'll answer them on Happy Hour. And if you listening to the show on the podcast, thanks a lot for listening, download it. Make sure you go check out hoopsandbrews.com. I got another article coming. It's called End of an Era. Saying goodbye to LeBron James because it's over. It's over.
It's not over.
It is over. It is over.
Oh, one last thing.
We've seen LeBron at the pinnacle of his career. I don't think he'll ever get back to that place again, even regardless of the numbers, because he can always stat pad like Russ. He has reached the pinnacle of his career. It's all downhill. It's all over from here. It is. Yeah, so it's the end of an era. Literally, it's no longer LeBron James league anymore. We all know it. Legit. So go ahead.
The Magic should have picked up Mario Henzo as option. They tweaked. I think Mario Henzo is going to go somewhere else and have a pretty decent season next year. decent season.
The Magic are terrible. Nobody
and
cares.
And also, Jonathan Isaac is a really good wing defender and can be a really good 3-and-D guy like Trevor Ariza, but just like a 16 version of him.
I don't want a 16 version of I don't want a 16 version of Trevor Ariza.
I mean, I think
if you 6'10", you better be better than goddamn Trevor Ariza.
No, I mean a better 16 version.
Okay, this man Boogie is averaging 36.9 points a game, and 80, and shooting 55% from the
Let's
field.
Get it, Cleveland. Be
but all right, okay. Anyways, happy hour. That's it. We signed at hoopsandbrews.com. Kuzma just almost ended Vukovic. Oh my God, dog. He almost ended that man. All right, y'all. We out. Peace.